One shot, let's begin. I Love Tomorrow's You by Yuzumaro Niku and Hotani Shin. Translated and uploaded by Amayoshi TL and only Yoshi. Alright, man. This just from the title, this feels like it's gonna be a tearjerker. This feels like it's gonna be tough. And then I see Supernatural. I don't know. I see 26-year-old pro to his girlfriend. I'm not ready past that line. Let's begin, everybody. Thanks for reading. Scanceled by Yoshi, only Yoshi, from Amayoshi TL. Support the original author and artist. Nice. Let's go here. And then let's zoom out. And then we go to there. Okay, reasonable. I always thought these days would just go on forever. I love tomorrow's you. 100 million yen, 40 manga, name only manga, based on the grand prize winning entry by the creator Maku Musubi, now brought to life. Original story by Yuzumaro Nico and art by Hotani Shin. Special 36-page one shot. That's super specific. Let's begin, everybody. a man's a man's biggest decision. Tomorrow, I'm going to propose. Tono Junpei, age 26. I gotta decide on a place and let her know. Maybe I should call instead, just to make it feel a little more special.
Hey, Junpei. This is rare. You almost never call.
We were supposed to meet this weekend, but what do you say we go tomorrow instead?
Sure thing.
Is 7 p.m. at the south exit okay?
Yep. Hmm. Was that the only reason you called?
Well, yeah. Is that bad?
Nope. It actually makes me really
Happy. Matsura Kaho, age 26. I love Kaho. We've been together since high school, and I never once got tired of her. I can't imagine marrying anyone but Kaho. God, I'm begging you. Please, let my proposal be a success. Boaster says summer festival. Oh, alright. I didn't forget the ring. I think I've checked. It's 100 times already. She's really late, huh? Bring.
Hello, I'm here.
Huh? I'm here too. Where are you?
You see the festival poster on the pillar by the exit? I'm right here.
That's where I'm at too, though. Huh? Huh? We agreed on the south exit, right? Did you go to the north one by accident?
No way. The sign right here says south exit, see?
It's probably because it's so crowded from the festival, huh? Yeah. Now I'm getting in the mood to check it out too. Yay, we. Huh? You mean the festival from the poster? Poster 41, Summer Festival, July 31st, Saturday. But isn't that tomorrow?
What? It's today, Saturday the 31st, you know?
No way. It's Friday the 30th. I literally just got off of work.
Eh?
This doesn't make any sense. I just got home and yup, it's Saturday. Saturday's drama playing right now. Can you hear it? Saturday drama. Nope. Friday's drama's clearly on here. Can you hear it? Friday drama.
That has to be a recording, right? What kind of sci-fi anime? It's definitely the 30th, though. Then, today, well, for you right now, Junpei, have you heard the news that's coming out tomorrow about baseball player Blankson and announcer Son getting married?
I haven't heard that one at all, though. Nothing online about it either.
Then check again tomorrow morning.
I love another peaceful day today. Announcer Morrow's outfit is cute. Next up, a fax has just arrived confirming that baseball player Osan and announcer Osan are getting married. No way! This can't be real!
Junpei, were you a fan of Ocean?
It's unbelievable, but she got married. What? She's here. The cow I was on the phone with yesterday is right here.
Now I'm getting in the mood to check it out too.
This feels like seeing a doppelganger. Kinda creepy.
So mean. So mean. I talked to Junpei today too, and yeah, there's no doubt about it. When we talked through this phone, our time is
out of sync. Today is August 2nd.
It's the 3rd over here. The Junpei from my side is here right now. Want to talk to him?
Hello, yesterday's me? Whoa, that's creepy as hell. What do we do about this? This is too crazy. Did you tell anyone?
No way! It's way too scary. If we told anyone, it'd probably cause a huge mess, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess you're right. If something like this were to be exploited. Wait, if I called yesterday's me and slipped the lottery's number, we'd be loaded.
Absolutely not!
Yes, ma'am. I was honestly feeling a little exhilarated in my boring everyday life. Who would have thought something this wild could happen? Just wait! I totally forgot to propose! Maybe I could turn this one day gap into the ultimate proposal idea. No clue how, though. Bring. Hello? Tomorrow's Kao, what's up?
Junpei, is that you? Junpei, can you talk right now?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't even know where to start.
What's going on? Something wrong?
Just now, Junpei died. There was a traffic accident. They rushed him to the hospital, but it was too late. So, for you, Junpei, tomorrow, right before 3 p.m., at the intersection near my place, you get hit by a car. Junpei, are you listening? Go home right now and don't leave. If you do that, you'll definitely be okay. You got that? Trust me.
It doesn't feel real at all, but... Okay, first off, I'll go check my instant ramen stock at home. There's no way I wouldn't believe Kaho. Only 2 left. That's barely gonna last me until tomorrow morning.
Jeez, you can at least cook some rice, right?
I've never heard Kaho sound so down before. Yeah, I don't really get it, but this means I won't die. Doesn't that make me pretty lucky, huh?
What if God shifted our timelines just for this to save you, Junpei?
No, I mean, who even am I? Just like that. Morning came, and the time of the accident passed.
You okay?
Yep, I'm okay. Ding dong.
I suddenly really wanted to see you, so I came. If you're busy, I can go, but for now, is it fine if I come in? Wait, you're on a call?
It's fine. It's just Gaho.
Huh?
Yesterday
I didn't go to your place. Oh, by the way, I was checking line earlier, and your contact was gone. I wonder why. Did I do something wrong?
What do I do?
What
What?
What do I do? I'm standing right where the accident happened, but nothing's changed. What's gonna happen now? Junpei, you're alive, right?
I still couldn't believe it, but that day, our worlds split completely apart. The world where I exist, and the world where I don't.
It's gotten so cold lately. Don't catch a cold. okay?
Thanks. Don't go catching one too, Kaho. This side's Kaho's cut her hair, even though it's winter.
Really? How was it? Was it cute?
It looked great.
I see. Maybe I'll cut mine next time, too.
Sounds good. I do like them long, though.
And maybe I'll let it grow a little longer.
I talk to Kaho on the other side every day, just to make sure we're still connected.
Final episode just ended here. I can't wait to talk about it.
Whoa, hey, no spoilers, okay?
I know, I know.
The only people who know about this Kaho are the Kaho on this side and my parents on the other side.
Junpei?
Is this really our Junpei?
Yeah, it's me.
Kaho saved me. I'm alive still because of her.
This can't be, but if it's true, it gave us comfort.
I always tried to keep our calls as cheerful as I could. Also, listen to this. I just got a line message saying Ayumi and Tatsuya got married.
Yep, I saw it yesterday too.
That's a second pair from our class, huh? Whenever I talked cheerfully and kept things light, God would smile too. It always put me at ease. I mean, we're only one day apart, right? And it doesn't really feel like anything's different. Kinda makes you think. The world doesn't really change much, even if I'm gone. Huh. It almost feels kinda weird.
For me, my world changed.
The cow on the other side and the cow on this side work at the same company.
So today, this junior at work just told me he thinks I mistype.
You sure he wasn't just being polite?
Probably, yeah.
Yesterday,
Someone from work confessed to me.
that guy. He was trying to make moves over here too, but he didn't confess.
Maybe he held back over there because Yurka already had a boyfriend. What a nice guy. Maybe I should just date him?
I don't know what to say. To be honest, the thought of you dating another guy, I really hate it.
Kidding.
Are you really? Maybe you're actually dating him already, without telling me. Even so, I can't really blame her. Since over there, I can't be by her side anymore. Before I knew it, a year had passed since that day. Let's see, I'm thinking about proposing. Mean,
Huh?
I was actually planning to do it a year ago. I know it's weird to even ask you this, but is it okay if I go ahead and propose to the cow on this side?
You don't have to ask me. It's your choice, right?
Right. Whatever that noise is. Somehow, that feels kind of lonely, too.
Must be nice. I mean, I was supposed to be the one marrying you, you know? I even picked out names for our kids.
What names did you come up with?
I'm not telling.
Huh? Why not?
They wouldn't get used anyway. You always said you wanted to.
You always said you wanted to include somewhere, didn't you? Trust, Anderson. I'll explain the character used for the names in the notes section last plays. Yeah, like Karin. Isn't that cute? Kinda sounds like Carinto.
Why Corinto? But it's cute. What? Is it just me? Why am I the only one left alone? I wanted to marry you, Junpei.
The opposite, and had been Kago disappeared instead. Would I have been able to keep on living? Poster 42nd Summer Festival.
Junpei, you know, meeting up without using our phones really is kind of nerve-wracking, huh?
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing, Junpei? Foo. Tomorrow, it's the festival day, huh? It's already been a year. Huh.
There's something I need to talk to you about. Bring.
Hello? Sorry I ended up crying yesterday.
Hey, listen. I broke up with the Kaho on this side.
Why? I'm alive.
I'm alive because of you. And yet, I just feel like it wouldn't be right for only this world to be happy. Sorry. I should have done more.
What are you even saying? That doesn't make me happy at all. No one ends up happy this way. I'll be the one to end it. I should have done it sooner. Actually, that junior I told you about invited me out today. I'm actually looking forward to the date.
The fireworks should have started by now. Are you enjoying yourself? I'm actually at the Palace where we were supposed to meet up a year ago. I used to come here alone a lot, but today feels like you're here too, Kaho.
Yeah, me too. It feels like you're right here. Probably just my imagination, though.
Did you really have to say that?
You know, when you died, I thought this must be why time split. But maybe that wasn't it. Maybe God gave me this time for my sake, so I could come term to a world without you. I won't be contacting you anymore. Your mom told me it'd be better this way too. Forget about me, okay? And if you can, take care of me on your side. Make her happy. One more thing. The baby's name.
Kaho Big.
I think Karen, the one you mentioned, would be nice. It's cute. I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Beep. Kaho has left the conversation.
Mama, why did we have a smartphone on display? Well, it belongs to Papa after all. So why don't you try asking him, why? Why?
To not break it, to not lose it, and most importantly, as proof of my love. Since then, I have been connected to that world again. Although, sometimes I wonder if it was all just a dream.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Mama showed up in my dream last night. Have you seen her, Papa? Mama with the long hair.
Don't play with the laundry.
Don't play with the laundry.
Huh? What did she say?
She asked me my name, and when I told her I'm Cotton, she gave Cotton lots of big hugs. Mama was so kind, even in my dream.
I pray that you may find happiness too. Tomorrow's you. Today, tomorrow, and surely forever. I love tomorrow's you too. Afterwards, yo guys, hope y'all doing good. Yoshi here, and this time I brought to y'all a one shot by Yuzumaro Niku and Hotani Shin Sensei. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful story this time too. Make sure to show supports the artist, the original author artist. P.S. Notes coming to the next page. Check them out if you're interested. Okay. Notes. The kanji used here is that, which means summer. Like people read as either Natsu or Ka. This is all the same kanji used for Kaho's name. Yup, the same one in the summer festival poster. Also, hi Kaho. Also, karinto is a traditional Japanese sweet snack. It's like a fried dough, but coated in melted brown sugar. They kind of look like shorter churros. This was actual childlike ugly crying, by the way, showing how she broke down. Extras next page. Extras. No DNA test needed, by the way. I am now in shambles after scanning this, and God of love, back to back, please pray for my speedy recovery. Felt like I was getting gut punched throughout this whole time. I was scanlating this. Man, tomorrow's Kaho deserves so much better. Anyways, thanks for reading. See you in the next one. Oh, I love it. Whew. All right, everybody. Yeah. I I love this story. I think it's great. I think it's amazing. We need 10 trillion stars. I guess I could see why it's 9 for a lot of them, to be honest. I think what this captures accurately is that kind of feeling of mourning, somberness, and just that you kind of knew how it was going to end, you know? It's like the relationship is dead, and, in this case, the person is literally dead. And I mean, you could see why they were like talking the entire time, you know? You can see like, oh, okay, that's neat. That's a thing. Oh, I don't know. Like I think what this captures well, again, it's just a somberness when you know that it's not going to work out, or like you maybe break up or something, or you're about to break up, and it's just that kind of cloud hanging over everything. And uh, yeah, it's a lot. And I think it captured well because when he died, or yeah, when he died, it's like, uh-oh. And then just to see the sense of comfort, but also sense of torture that was happening as this was going on again and again and again. It's at like, oh, okay, I can understand why Kaho was the one who was like calling to, and Junpei, I can kind of understand his sense of guilt too, that like she didn't have someone to replace him and he would go there. But and I also think it's a hyper realistic answer here, where maybe he held back over there because your Kaho already had a boyfriend. What a nice guy. Maybe I should just date him. Um, and then him going like, to be honest, like dating, I really hate it. Um, and that's like another thing is that I can understand. That seems like a super realistic answer, just because it's so hard for to be a good person sometimes, right? Like where people would be like, the answer here is go ahead, date him, move on, there. I hope you go and find that person here. And like eventually you got to let me go here. We got to let it end. We got to draw some stuff here, some boundaries, some this, that, or the other. Um, yeah. And then, but that's hard for a lot of people, right? Where they're like, no, 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 no. Here. In this situation, he definitely should have said, go on, move on, did that. But again, that's not the easiest thing for either of them to say. And she was definitely looking for his approval, going like, hey, well, can I go and I could date this person here? Because it is interesting, right? The one you love, the one you thought you were gonna marry, the one you picked out your kids' names for, and then they just die. And now I can understand why she asked him for permission. Why she's like, well, it wouldn't feel right to betray him too, because like she can literally ask for permission. The guy said no. Again, a very selfish answer, but also one that I think plenty of people would make there. Um, but I'll say I'll just be like, yo, 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 go out with the situation here. Um, and then also just like this part too where the thing with like she's dating him too, like maybe you're actually dating him there. I think that's also hyper realistic. Yeah, she's probably dating him there. Um without telling him there. Like maybe she's just trying to let him down and be this, that, or the other here. I could see that as well. Although I think her relationship dynamics in Japan differ. There's no real dating stage, like boyfriend girlfriend. Um, right, and then this whole proposal thing here, that it's your choice, right? We're like, you don't have to ask me. It's like, yeah, kind of what you said. Yeah, it's like my choice. I could see her like, with the other guy potentially, but like, yeah, it's my choice, and her being like, it's your choice too, or maybe she's still like on the string there. Um, must be nice. I was supposed to be the one marrying you, They picked out names for our kids. They want to get used anyway, too. That's a super somber thing to say. You always want to include summer, right? And that sounds like carinto, and that's really cool, but it's cute. And then I could see why she just broke down because all this somberness, all this other stuff, it's probably really hard for her to be happy for this person. I don't even know if there's necessarily an equivalent because this is an interesting drama where you talk to the person from the future or the past, where it's like, how devastating must it feel that the love of your life, um, you married him, you saved his life. He's gonna name your kid that you want to have together something that you absolutely love, and then you get everything, but not you specifically. This other version of you got it. That's where it's like, oh, damn. And then I can only imagine her grief being like, wait, what did I do wrong? I saved his life. I made this other person happy and I'm stuck like this. I could see why she just broke down. Like why is it just me? Why am I the only one left alone? Like I wanted to marry you too, Junpei. When it came to that, like, oh man, when I've been able, that's another big one too, right? What they've been able to keep going on. Now, this is also like another thing too, where, gosh, I think I did a fairly decent job of this one here, especially capturing the grief as I tried to keep that somber, softer tone throughout the entire thing, as that's kind of how I feel their conversations would be.
Where, you know, that maybe it might be a little bit happy, but it wouldn't be like this. Wow! It would be a little somber. Well, maybe I should go for the other guy, J.K. Low.
Right? And then just, I think maybe a little bit more summers and then just break you down crying even more so. The problem when you're voice acting this is, of course, like, okay, like she's breaking down crying throughout this year, like boom, boom, boom. And okay, she goes from this, a little bit of somber to just like breaking down. And then I got two panels to do this where I have to go to the opposite. And then I found this interesting that like, hey, I'm gonna break up with past you. And then I don't know, like I break up with you for a day in the future, so that way I could be miserable and you could be miserable. And this girlfriend, this fiance, this wife, Junpei, I should say, or this version of, or not Junpei, this Kaho, this version of Kaho, man, I don't even know. How do you navigate that? Because I could see there being like an emotional affair going on. They're like, oh man, I'm jealous of him, with me, and I could see that. Um, but on the other hand, too, I could also just see it where it's like he becomes a significantly better boyfriend because of it, right? Because future you is giving you all this advice, how to probably make you happy and whatnot, and I could see it. Um, that's like the wow thing, where you know, and props to Pascal then for that. Maybe we didn't see much of her, but she took him back and vice versa. And this one here, I broke with Kyle on this side, and I thought he was gonna say, um, go ahead and I love tomorrow's you, not currently. But again, I like he didn't say he likes both. He likes her, whether past or present. He just feels an obligation, or responsibility for her. And then, you know, this one where she's like, no, no one ends up happy this way. I'll be the one to end it. I should have done it sooner. And this is like an interesting part here, like the junior that she asked out. Because this implies like one of two things here. Or like thing number one is that she was dating him for that long time, and this is kind of her response. She just felt somber, hung up on him, so that's why she talked to him. And plus the aspect of the parents too, I could see that. And then the parents, having to talk and realize whatever their son, and oh man, that could be tough. Like imagine too, is like, hey, here are the grandkids you could have had, right? It's like here's her and her voice. That would be so devastating on so many levels because the parents, what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna, I don't know, have another baby, adopt another baby? They don't seem like they're a baby making age anymore. And then just to hear about this family, how it could have done, I'm surprised they didn't send pictures to each other, quite honest. Um, it would have been quite many a thing. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. And then this tragic scene here. Today feels like you're here too, Kaho, from the past, and it's like, damn, 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 damn. Well, yeah, she could have been dating him for longer, and that's why she said I should have done it sooner because she felt the sadness to not go and just be like, hey, yeah, I found this other person here. We got to move on here because she's still hung up on him, right? Or she's just saying it so that way she can end it there, right? Because she's panicking because he did just break up with her, but not her. He broke up with the past her, the one who got everything Kaho wanted. And the fact that Kaho is such a good enough person, too, if this is the other scenario, that she's like, wait a minute, at least one version of me deserves to be happy. I saved your life. She deserves it, That was, that's another thing if she was lying about the situation, right? With about the younger person there, but I love it. I thought when you died, I thought this must be why we time split. Maybe God gave me this time so I could come to a term without a world trade. And again, this is just her being a really healthy way of coping with his death there, where her processing it, it could be like, oh, why must you torture? But like, yeah, God gave me this time to go and process your death because he knows how happy you would have made me. And now it's gone, but thankfully I had this time to see how happy I could have been, and now how potentially happy I could be, you know? And then you come to terms. And then apparently the mom too, I could see how devastated we were for the mom. Like, wait, you're still talking to me? You're still talking to me? No, no, torture, torture, right? I could see that more and more. And if you can't take care of me on your side, I think Carl, when he met you, would be nice. It's cute. It's adorable. I love it. And then the bye bye. Beep. Cardinals of the conversation. Also, this I was thinking, damn, what a cell phone provider! What a cell phone provider! You get messages from the future. You can contact through time. Whoa, you go to separate timelines. That is kind of I don't know why it took me so long to process it until it said Kaho has left the conversation. Because that is just a devastatingly beautiful way to do that. And then all this little adorable person here. By this time was going out. I was, my voice was
kind of out, and I tried to be a little more cute with this here.
And this is cute. And I could see why the smartphone is on display, both as her, both for her and for him. And then for this one, I probably should have been a little bit to not break it, to not lose it, and most importantly, as proof of my love. Hmm. And I think part of it too, and this is another thing, because I'm doing this live. It was kind of hard to go from this, as I was definitely choking up, throughout this entire thing with tears and whatnot, and crying and whatever, and I just kind of have this go like bam, bam, just like that. It's hard to transition. Um, ooh, this is again a beautiful one shot. And then I wonder if it's all a dream, her acting like that there. And then just the mama with the long hair. I like that. That's adorable. Saying the mama with the long hair because she kept it long for him. And then, there's the like, oh, well, then we get to travel, through time and travel through dreams and whatnot. And then when I told her I'm Cotton, she gave Cotton lots of big hugs. I was so kind of in my dream. And then him saying, I pray that you may find happiness too, tomorrow's you. And then to just have an image of the dream too, where like you have the long haired mom just go and hug Cotton. That's adorable too. And again, it's so devastating because that's her kid, but it's not her kid. It's an alternative timeline kid, in which she helped create, and she did give life to it in an even broader sense. It's adorable. And I wonder if she's just like, oh, that's, someone I created, thinks of her more as a niece. So there's still a sense of love, but it's just not, the biological stuff. But I guess it's all biological. That's complex. This was a really good one. And then to have this guy be like, whoop, like that. And, oh man, I already knew this was going to be devastating just from the title. It's such a beautiful title. And then, boom. I thought it was going to be like acceptance of you and like what's going to happen, maybe a New Year's thing. But man, this is like that. And the art is good. The art is awesome. It has a lot of detail, it has a lot of expression, it has varied panels, and has good a lot of things. I mean, my main criticism would probably be like one of my main criticism a lot of shit things is um I just wanted a little more text bubbles sometimes where there's like that little arrow. And I get why the authors don't do it sometimes here. Like tomorrow's the festival day, huh? And I could see, well, huh, I thought this was her, but I could easily see him being like, it's already been a year, huh? There's something I need to talk to you about, right? I could easily see that line going from this to this, or from her saying that and this, and I could also just see it like this guy could be a little sadder because that was the day he was supposed to die. You have the anniversary of your death date confirmed, and like I feel like you probably would be a little somber around that day. Gosh, that's such a nice little image too with the fireworks. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Now I'm just thinking of this image too, right? I imagine that this is a very romantic image of Japan too, where you hold your loved one, you take a picture, and then boom with this in there. Especially because they were going to get married, right? He sat on it for a year, which is interesting. I never once got tired of her. Damn, I like the little bit of the suit too he wore. It's adorable. The one thing too that like they kind of gloss over, but I'm kind of glad, but I'd be kind of upset if I were him too. Um, is the where is it? It's the lottery stuff. Where is it here? Wait, if I called yesterday's meeting, slipped him the lottery's number, we're loaded. Absolutely not. Yes, ma'am. Like I maybe there's some ethics involved in this here, but like after like the like, hey, here are the lottery numbers, and then like, okay, it didn't work, we changed it all. Fair enough. It'd be interesting, but but yeah, and I thought this was gonna be a cute one. And I'm like, okay, how they're gonna turn this 1 day gap into a really cute proposal. But then I got hit by the truck.
I'm not sure what you're asking for. How can I help?
I why is Alexa listening? That's that creepy
I'm
19...
listening because your Echo Dot detected someone nearby and it's between 6 and 10 p.m. That triggered the occupancy lights on routine. You can manage these in the Alexa app.
Hey Alexa, stop talking. Hey Alexa, stop. Hey Alexa, turn off the lights. Oh gosh, it's such an awkward part. Hey Alexa, turn off the living room lights.
Okay.
I don't know what this whole routine. I guess it's just set to when I come in. I didn't go over there. I'm not a ghost. Maybe there's a ghost in my apartment. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Anyways, I was ready for this cute, wholesome story, and to an extent, it is kind of a cute and wholesome story, but just tragic as well. Um, and I was wondering if he really was dead, but then like, okay, he is dead, and this author told such a good story. This is the type of art that makes me want to create a little bit more. It's just so stunningly beautiful. And again, the gut punch is great. And again, Kaho, tomorrow's Kaho deserves so much better. Yeah, like he did keep her on the string, and the past guy could have been significantly better. But I also feel it's not unrealistic to see all this happen, right? Not everybody's emotionally mature. Not everybody be like this. And experiencing that loss, I could see how both the situation is. It's a slow death, figuratively, of their relationship, and yeah. Anyways, this one was a long one. Gosh, it's been a long time since I did one like this, and like 18 minutes or 19 or 20 is gonna be me just kind of talking about what a fan of this one I is. Oh, Yuzumaru, and then Hotani Shin. Can I escape the horses? Am I gonna escape the horses? The Uma Musume. I've I've seen so much of this Uma Musume stuff. I Why is it everywhere I go? Oh, it's great. It's adorable. It's oh yeah. 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 Let's see. I just want to see what this original author had. The creator Maku Musubi. Okay. Maku Musubi. What's Maku Musubi? Oh. Let me put, sorry, I'm putting it in a separate tab. And Google is thinking I'm putting Make Musubi. Come on. Maku Musube is okay. It's on this manga dex. It just didn't display her Musubi. Because if they're making something this good, this it's 4 chapters. She almost gave her credit work due to a certain incident. However, an encounter with high school theater dramatically changes her life. Oh gosh, this person loves to write dramas. Is it really only 4 chapters? Makumusube. I'm just looking to see how long it lasts. My anime list, is it going to be on here? No synopsis. Okay, there's 5 volumes and 44 chapters. Oh, I don't know why I was so devastated, because for such a writer to have only 1 volume and then to make such another work, damn. Awesome, awesome though, guys. You're all wonderful. I hope you all find love. I hope you all live a great life, and I hope everything is great. And thank you all. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you all for being born. Peace out.